Okay, Daniel, the next prophet, Daniel's name means God is my judge. Daniel's also my middle name. Daniel was taken out in the first captivity when Nebuchadnezzar first made the trip. He took out the best people, and Daniel's one of those people. Daniel and his three friends, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, these three men, decided that they were going to obey God and not do what the king of Babylon wanted them to do. You can read the first chapter and see what Daniel's diet was changed to. He stopped eating filet mignon and bloody meat and started eating just seeds. And he became healthier than anyone else in the group. The first 7 chapters of Daniel give us 2 visions that tell the future of the Jewish people. He in chapter 2 and chapter 7, Daniel sees the future as 4 beasts coming up out of the sea. The sea is human history. The beasts are empires. And so you have 4 empires coming. You have Babylon, then you have an empire that has 2 sides, Medo-Persia. Then you have the Greek Empire with Alexander the Great. And then you have Rome, the Roman Empire. And he says during the 4th empire is when the Messiah will come and establish his kingdom. And you can read about this in Daniel 2 and Daniel 7. And then the book of Daniel is referred back to by the book of Revelation. When he talks about beasts coming up out of the sea, it's always talking about an empire and an emperor. And so here's Daniel's predictions of the future. In Daniel chapter 3, the Jews are thrown into a lime kiln. Here is a furnace that was made for melting rocks to turn rocks into ash so the ash could be spread on as fertilizer on property. And these men are told they have to bow down and worship an idol. And Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, these 3 men, refuse to bow down to the idol. And so they are thrown in the fiery furnace. But amazingly, the king sees 4 men in there. And the 4th one, he says, looked like the Son of God. And the 3 men, he calls their names, and they come out of the fire. And the smell of the fire is not on them. They were miraculously removed from the fire. I don't know if you've ever heard of wolfmen or werewolves, but chapter 4 of Daniel is about that. If you want to read an interesting chapter about a man who becomes like a werewolf, it's called lycanthropy. It is a documented medical reality, and Daniel 4 is about that. And there's so much in the book of Daniel. If I had time, I'd go through the last few chapters and show you. There's so much detail that many scholars thought that Daniel couldn't have written it. It had to be written after the events happened, but that's not true.